Hey, welcome back to Hugs+Honey. Good to see you today. I'm so happy you're here. It is Wednesday evening and September 29th, 2021. I can't believe it's already the end of September. It's amazing how quickly time goes, especially when you're having fun. So I was thinking about something today that reminded me of the weekend that I just had. And a lot of people ask me about what a love coach is. So I was just at this business conference. As you guys know, I was just there all weekend and broadcasted from there, which was super fun in Miami for the Grant Cardone 10X Business Boot Camp. It was amazing. And one of the main speakers, Brandon Dawson, who is just incredible. He's actually, okay, so I need to check my facts on this, but I think he is the youngest man to bring a company public ever, or at least at the time that he did it, that was his reputation. He was amazing. And he's one of our teachers, and he teaches us about scaling and building businesses and leadership and how to think about companies and stuff. And so he's a really incredible guy. And he was telling us this really valuable story. And the reason why I bring up love coaching and this story is because oftentimes people think about relationships. They think about their romantic relationships, their husband, their wife, their boyfriend, or their girlfriend, when I say that I'm a love coach. And since I was there in a very unique situation, I had to kind of explain myself a lot and tell people exactly what a love coach is. But what I realized is that love means different things to different people, and there are certain times in our lives where we need to give ourselves different kinds of love. So it's not always just romantic love and passionate love with a man or a woman. It can also be about self-love. So that is where Brandon Dawson comes in. So he's sharing this story about the fact that he was the youngest person to bring a company public. He did an amazing job. He had such a vision for the company. It was his company. And then the board of directors sold the company out from underneath him, basically. They basically said, thank you so much for bringing the company to the point that it is, which is amazing, and we're so grateful. And now we're going to take it away. And we are going to let other people manage it and handle it, which was, of course, devastating to him. But yet he got a huge payout. He was still extremely successful, like one of the richest people he knew. So he continued on and reaped the benefits of his success. And so he found himself drinking a lot of champagne and playing a lot of golf. And one day, which is like what retired people do, and one day he was sitting there and he was drinking champagne and thinking about his golf tee time and started to get really, really sad and really like depressed. And his fiance, who is now his wife, Natalie, she said, and I could be messing up the details of the story, but I think this is approximately more or less what'll happen. And I'm just going to take a little bit of artistic license here and liberty to tell you basically the main part of the story that I want to be telling you, which is that he was super depressed. Why was he depressed? He just sold this company. He was like in Forbes magazine and in all these magazines as being one of the most successful young business people, entrepreneurs in the world. He is reaping, his success, his financial success. He has pretty much what everyone wants in life. And he was depressed and sad. Why? Why is he depressed and sad? So he goes on to tell about the story where he just realizes that he has so much more to offer, that he has so much more to give in his life, that his life potential, that his life purpose has not been achieved. And the gap between where he was at that moment and where he knew he could be was creating this sadness and this depression, because he knew he was not going for it. And he knew that he had more to give in life than just what he was, experiencing at that moment. And so the point is that even at the height of your success, you can still feel bad about yourself. He comments that he felt like an imposter, that he felt like he wasn't who he said he was because he could do so much more. And he was not fulfilling his life purpose, which just makes you feel really empty inside. And that's the way he felt. He felt empty and he felt sad. And so that motivated him, actually, that brought him out of the situation that he was in, where he was just kind of like riding the wave of his success, because he had so much more to offer and so much more to give. So he was able to turn it around. But it just reminds me how often so many of us kind of get to a point where we might feel like we have more to offer, that we have more to give, that we have more life potential inside of us. And yet something about life, whether it be timing or our parents or our friends, doesn't allow us to go forward and fulfill that potential. And so we can feel unfulfilled, like this part of us that is not, this gap, this emptiness inside of us is there, and we don't know why. And it is really hard to fill and really hard to understand. And so we react to that. We get frustrated because we're like an imposter and we know we can do better. And so if we don't do better, then we clearly need to punish ourselves and abuse ourselves for not living our fullest, right? So we start to abuse ourselves and start to do things and make choices that are not helpful or helping us in our lives. And so this is almost like self-sabotaging. This is almost like not allowing us to experience the self-love that we need to in order to have compassion for ourselves and to fulfill our life's potential, to fill our life's purpose. And so that's really what a love coach does. A love coach, me, I help you find the areas inside of you that are unfulfilled, that don't feel good, that are in need of love and in need of attention. And I'm here to help you create the bridge in the gap between where you are and where you can be, so that you can fulfill and experience everything that you have to offer in this life. And when you experience that, then everyone around you is inspired to do the same and to fill their life potential. And since we're all individuals on this planet working towards filling our life potentials, then we recognize that everyone has a purpose. Everyone here serves a purpose and has a very unique offering in life, and that we need everyone, and everyone is different, and everyone is appreciated, and everyone is valuable. So don't forget that, please. Please subscribe, comment, and share. I want to hear what you think about this topic. I want you to fill your life potential. I want to be here for you with that. If you need any help, any encouragement to love yourself, I'm here for you, because you know I love you. And I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you, and I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.